Hello everybody and welcome to the benefits of Karatbars. So thankful that you guys are here. I want to go and just explain to you how you can get the most out of your Karatbars account. Firstly though, I want to go through a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Now, if we were, we would not be aware of the real alternatives now that are out there for individuals. Now, each and every one of us have to decide on getting ourselves educated and also having the ability to create our own financial sovereignty. And that means that there's products and stuff that we own ourselves. All financial products hold risks. So only you can decide if the risks are there and relying 100% on the fiat system, so that's with your dollars and associated banks, or if alternatives are worth their risks. Who am I? I'm Jeanette Margaret. I'm happily married to my husband of 30 years, Chris, mother to 3 grown-up sons, grandmother, now known as Mimi, to 5 grandsons. My real true purpose is to be an entrepreneur, and I have been for several years, which allows me to have a lifestyle which I'm ever so blessed and grateful for. I'm also the Australian leader here with Karatbars, so that's who I am. How many of you guys have heard about the bank's bail-in laws? If you haven't, please jump onto Google and have a little search. In an overview, this is what the bank's bail-in laws is. In 14th of February last year, here in Australia, they passed this law. And in other countries globally, you also have bail-in laws in your countries. What it means is if the banks or the governments get into financial difficulty, any single person who has a deposit account with a bank and it has money in it, they have the right to take that money out and bail themselves out. All you become is a creditor of the bank. So just a little bit of information for you guys to be aware of. Also in Australia, they are trying to take away the cash side of things, which means they're limiting us as to how much we can take out of our bank accounts. So at the moment, they're trying to propose the law of bringing in $10,000 as cash. That means that we can only take that amount out of our accounts. So if you had 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars in the bank account, they're limiting you as to what you can do with that. So it's entirely up to you whether you agree with that, but I just want you to be aware of what's happening here in Australia. Other countries have exactly the same laws. So education is really, really important. And that's what I stress is educating people and letting people know what they might not be aware of. Who is Karatbars? We are an international company. Our location and founded in 2011 in Stuttgart in Germany. We've expanded into over 146 countries and it's increasing. More than 800,000 affiliate partners. That means that people who've opened up a gold account and are saving themselves gold and other products as well. Dr. Harold Seiss, he's the CEO and founder of Karatbars International. He has an amazing promise. He believes that everybody should be able to accumulate wealth, not just for those people that can afford it. He's in economy, he sits on many financial boards and he's a member of many economic councils over in Germany and also in Europe. So he has an amazing reputation on what's happening in the economy. Our mission here at Karatbars, it's very, very simple. Pure gold to all people that will provide a debt solution. Help millions of people to find financial freedom, help guide people into the digital finance world to prepare for the future. So we combine the best of both worlds, a bright digital future based on a solid foundation of pure gold. What an amazing product. Back in 1971, Richard Nixon decided he would cancel the direct convertibility of the US dollar to gold. Don't worry, every single other economy did exactly the same. So there was no value. Remember, gold has a history of over 5,000 years. Many people understand that it has a base of currency and also trade. What happened? Inflation. Think about 20 years ago. What could $20 buy? Think about what $20 buys today. It means the prices of goods and services are going up and the value of the money is decreasing. What provides price stability is gold. You think about it. In 1920, I wasn't around, but in 1920, a kilogram of gold could buy you a car. And in 2019, a kilogram can still buy you a pretty decent car. Price stability as an economy means that the general price level in an economy does not change much over time. So gold holds its value. Today in Australia, it's worth just under $70,000 for a kilogram of gold. So as you can imagine, it would buy a pretty decent car. What about what we do? We simply exchange dollars or yens or pounds or pence, wherever you may be, into something that has a value. So it can be your gold, or it can be the blockchain products, or it can be digital gold. We simply swap. We know there's a great wealth transfer happening. When it happens, we want to make sure that every single person is prepared so that they have set themselves up so that they can weather the storm of when that great wealth transfer happens. We have certain products with Karatbars, and I just want to explain those to you. The first one is our Classic Gold. Now, Classic Gold has been around since 2011. It is the backbone of our company, which means that every single person has the ability to buy small amounts of gold. So it's affordable for everybody. We encourage everyone to open up a gold savings account and set themselves up by, instead of putting, say, $100 into the bank every month, you put $100 into your gold savings account. So over time, you're accumulating what we call an appreciating asset. So that's our Classic Gold, and that's what our company is based on. We also have what we call our blockchain products, and that includes our phone and our laptop. Both of those use what we call voice over blockchain protocol, which means that your security, your privacy is protected. So lots more information we can share with you on those products. We also have our cash exchange machine, which allows you to get the digital side of your coin out in a cash gold product. So that's the products that we have. We also have our digital gold, which is our KBC coin. So when you think about it, most of us do internet banking, and that means that when we see, say, $2,000 there on our internet banking, we know that we have the ability to take out $2,000 and it'll come to us in dollars. We have our digital gold, which means that we could have, say, 2,000 KBC coins there, and we know that we can actually take it out as cash gold. So there's no difference. It just means that ours is linked to gold, so it has a value. What about Bitcoin? Back in 2008, this new currency came out called Bitcoin. There's some fantastic YouTube videos out there in regards to Bitcoin and also in regards to the blockchain. So I won't go too much into that because they explain it a heck of a lot better than I do. But that's when Bitcoin was launched. And since Bitcoin, there's been other new developed cryptocurrencies in the world. You can do a lot of research on what the top 10 cryptocurrencies are out there. Ours is KBC. Now remember, ours is linked to gold and also to products as well. So we have a substance behind our cryptocurrency. What about the future? Well, you think about it. We have gold, which has been around for over 5,000 years. It has a value. Everybody understands what gold is. We have the blockchain, which is a new technology. We also have our KBC, which is the future of our digital currency. There are many, many people in the world who can't afford to have a bank account, but they have a smartphone. So that means that they have the ability to be able to utilize our ecosystem. So they are able to build assets and to protect themselves moving forward. A little bit about the whole Karatbars universe, just so you get an understanding. So from 2011 through to 2017, we had the ability to store gold. So you could purchase small quantities of gold. And as you do remember from what I just previously said, gold holds its value. So gold is always the foundation of our business. Along came our Karatbars ecosystem. So CaratNet was launched on September the 15th, 2019. Reason being, we need to have income generation, we need to have asset protection, we need to have asset growth, and we need to have privacy. Most of us, that is very, very important, and it's important to me. With our Karatbars ecosystem, every transaction in this ecosystem creates a demand for our KBC coin. Every transaction generates a small fee. A percentage of the profits from the fees goes back into storing the gold, because remember, all of our KBC is linked to gold. And a percentage of that profit from the fees goes into commission for the field. So I look at myself as being the support, the advertising, and of course the person who's sharing our Karatbars business. So that's what we get paid for, which is why I'm so grateful to this company and to this business. We also have what we call the gold standard bank. So it's like the hub of our whole ecosystem. And surrounding that, we also have our KBC coin, which I mentioned is our digital coin, and it's backed by gold. The current ratio is you can convert 100 KBCs into 1 gram of gold. We have other things, and what we are recently so excited about is that we have acquired a gold mine in Brazil. And what that means is we'll be able to get our own gold coming out of the ground moving forward. We're also very mindful of the fact that we don't impact the environment. So we're using systems that don't impact. So using like saline water to get the gold from the gold mine. We also have Karatpay, which is our online platform for cash gold transactions. So that allows us to be able to move it from digital into Karatpay and then purchase products in our ecosystem. We have our Karatbit, which is our own cryptocurrency exchange. So you can go into the market and buy KBC coins. You can then sell your KBC coins to Bitcoin, etc. So that's like having your own exchange in your back office. We have products like our K1 Impulse phone. It's the first mobile phone that has the voice over blockchain protocol. Privacy and security then is guaranteed. We also have a WIM, which is in development at the moment. So it's our fully encrypted laptop. And that means that moving forward, we'll be able to interchange these two devices so our privacy and our security is protected. We're also protecting, you know, if you happen to be a business owner, customers' information, and that could be personal information, could be banking information. So it's allowing people to move into the voice over blockchain area and be protected. We also have cash exchange machines, which allows us to convert our digital currency, so our KBC, into what we call cash gold. So it goes digitally, comes out as a product as well. We also have the K Merchant, which is a global payment system. This is what we're introducing into businesses. So we are able to convert or utilise our ecosystem. So we can go to the butcher and we can pay with our ecosystem. We can, you know, go to the hairdresser and pay with that as well. So it's about utilising our ecosystem. And of course, what happens? Every transaction creates demand for our KBC coin, which means it will rise. So that's it in a nutshell, but I'm happy to explain that further if needed. But that just gives you a little bit of information of what we mean about our Karatbars universe. Like me and many others, we decide that we want to share this with others because we think it's such an amazing opportunity to have people, you know, build their gold assets up, also to utilise our ecosystem. Why not get paid for it? We have direct commission, 10%, 3% and 2%. And we also have, moving forward as to where we're going, residual income with our fee-based commissions. We also have the ability to choose a level of entry that suits us. Our gold standard bank is really, really moving forward. We're in the initial stages of having our gold standard bank go onto the public exchange, which will be huge for our company. And that public exchange will start with Frankfurt, then move to London, and then across to all the others. A great opportunity and a great time to be a part of it. Look at yourself as being a pioneer. You can get our KBC coins on the exchange quite affordably. And now we have the ability to be able to get in before our gold standard bank goes out into the public exchange. Just truly amazing timing. So great time to be a part of our business. We also have the cash gold I mentioned, and this is what it looks like. So it's available in 0.1 of a gram, 0.2, 0.4 and 0.6. And you can also get it in the cash gold classic cards, 1, 3 and 6 grams. So that's just moving your digital currency across into something that is tangible. What now? Get back to the person who shared this with you and say yes to opening up your free gold account. Then we'll guide you through the process and have you exchanging your devaluing dollars into appreciating assets. So future self will say thank you. This is a brief overview of our ecosystem. If anyone has any questions, get back to the person who shared it with them and we will happily answer those questions for you. So thank you so much for taking the time. It's been my pleasure to bring this to you. And my name is Jeanette Margaret. And I would like to say have a fantastic day and I shall chat to you soon. Bye for now.